Yes, good day everyone. Welcome to another episode of 4DRecord. Today is Friday, April 14, 2023 as of this recording. And for this episode, friends, we are going to tackle PH updates, Philippine updates again, because this Philippine lawmaker is a traitor to the government and the Philippine country. News from the Philippines, folks. A certain congressman that represents a party list group was spreading rumors of fear to civilian population through his social media post. How true is his post, and who is this lawmaker? This is what we are going to know and discuss right here on with yours truly,
Senor Simon.
your firm and courageous confidant of truth, an agent of light and clarity to a darkened and unclear controversies in our society and its people. Before anything else, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on notification bell, and please click all so that we'll be updated whenever we are having our live stream like Issue 101 and uploads like 4DRecord. And please kindly follow also our Facebook fan page, that's Senor Simon Issue 101, and please include in your Twitter account to follow us at Senor Simon 101 Twitter page. So this is now, folks, the for our topic for this episode, because this lawmaker that is in the Philippine House of Representatives have been posting this post. It was a week ago since he made this post. According to this lawmaker, to this congressman that we dubbed as a traitor to the Republic of the Philippines and the Philippine government, though he is part of the government by means of his legislative post, he said and posted this in his Twitter account: impending aerial bombing near Metro Manila. And this lawmaker, folks, friends, fellow Filipinos, by the way, before I will move on, I am actually going to deliver future 4DRecord and future discussion in our Issue 101 in English. This is to reach out even non-Filipinos so that they will be aware of what is happening in the country or in the Philippines. Because there are those foreigners that are easily swayed, easily fooled by the narration of those anti-government and those so-called human rights advocates. And this one that posted this kind of posting in the social media, specifically in Twitter, is none other than Raul Manuel of the Kabataan Party List. He posted this in April 7 with a question mark at the end to denote that he is not sure of what he was talking about. In this post of him, friends, folks, he is asking a question, though the narrative or the construction of his sentence is not obviously in an interrogative form. This is the same as what he was posted in his Facebook account. That's Raul Daniel Abiliar Manuel, which he posted this following statements: impending aerial bombing near Metro Manila. It is a question mark at the end, but an ordinary person that is not totally aware or familiar with the construction of a sentence, friends, will think that this is a declarative sentence which he denotes that there will be an impending area bombing near Metro Manila. In other words, this is a source of terror and fear among citizens and residents near this area. According to him, according to his post, friends, it has come to our attention that Philippine Army forcibly displaced families in Montalban, Rizal in order to prepare an area bombardment of civilian communities. In other words, he was just being informed that there would be such an activity or there would be such a move from the Philippine Army. Let's continue. According to Defense Southern Tagalog Network, that is their affiliated organization or group, friends, that is aligned to this leftist, this so-called human rights defenders. They said that the 80th Infantry Battalion has reportedly been threatening families and with aerial bombings if they refuse to evacuate and leave their homes and livelihood. Sorry. These threats came after the clashes of the Philippine Army with armed rebels. So take note of the context of this post, friends, that according to this group, their affiliated group, that the 80th Infantry Battalion allegedly threatening families with area bombings if they refuse to evacuate. That is because there happened a clash between the Philippine Army and the the New People's Army, or these armed rebels, terrorist groups, communist terrorist groups. Let's continue. Reports from Karapatan, Rizal, this is also their affiliated groups or group, indicate that around 80 families in Barangay Mascap and 75 families in Barangay Puray have been forced to evacuate. Affected families are calling for assistance as many of them have already been suffering from hunger. They are appealing to be allowed to return to their homes but are barred from doing so by the military. We support the call of Defend Southern Tagalog Network to stop such threats, so on and so forth. And his because the rest of these are actually just a propaganda by this Raul Manuel, friends. Our friends from other countries that will be able to comprehend what we are talking about here. This is to inform you that this is another of the leftists, the so-called human rights defender. But what they are actually defending are the rebels. These communist terrorist groups, the New People's Army, who always destroys properties of civilians, who always destroys the lives of civilians, and even recruiting young people to join their armed struggle. They fool, they, what we call this, they trick these young people to join their groups. So this post, irresponsible post by this Raul Manuel, a congressman of the Kabataan Party list in the Congress. This irresponsible post is telling us that these people are manipulating the minds, or this kind of groups, this kind of individuals are manipulating the minds of the people in order to gain sympathy. That is why I am informing the rest of the world how this kind of people are destroying the Philippines, my beloved country. They are destroying the Philippines. They are destroying the future. They are destroying the lives of the youth by recruiting them into armed struggle, calling them to join the rebels, even though that there are no more valid reasons that they have to do this so-called armed struggle. So the allegation that the 80th Infantry Battalion is threatening the families. Take note of this, friends. What the military is actually doing here, because the Raul Manuel is spinning or doing tactics, trickeries in order for us to sympathize with their group, with the rebels, with the terrorist groups backed by this congressman. Friends, what he is implying here in his message is that after or during and after the clash, or while there is an ongoing operation of the Philippine Army, that the military is calling the civilians to get out of the area, to leave the area, because they will perform an aerial bombing, and if they won't leave, they will be included in the bombing, is actually a lie. Why? I said that it is a lie because according to this news from Manila Bulletin, it says that Army denies report on aerial bombing of Rizal Village slums as lies. The Philippine Army's 80th Infantry Battalion, or ATIB, refuted claims that it conducted aerial bombing at a community in Montalban, Rizal while conducting anti-communist operations, as it condemned the lies being circulated on social media. The 80th IB figured in two separate armed encounters with suspected communist rebels in Barangay San Rafael Rodriguez, Rizal on March 31. According to the statement of the spokesperson, he spoke in Tagalog, but we will just read the English translation of his statement, friends. He said that the 8th Infantry Steadfast Battalion strongly condemns the lies being spread by Karapatan ST, that's Southern Tagalog, and its left-leaning allies that are presenting themselves as progressive groups, that include the Kabataan Party List headed by their representative in the Congress, Raul Manuel. The statement added that there is no truth to reports about past or planned bombings being peddled by Karapatan ST. They are making a fool of the public by spreading incorrect statements. So that's it, folks. That's it, friends. Joint troops from the Army and Philippine National Police were acting on reports from concerned citizens about the presence of armed personalities at Sitio Wawa when they clashed with 30 armed men allegedly belonging to the committing Larangan Guerrilla. Narciso from the Southern Tagalog Regional Party Committee Sub-Regional Military Area 4A. The firefights lasted for 15 minutes and 10 minutes respectively, wherein one soldier perished while two others uniformed personnel were injured. The 80th IV said the encounters forced residents to evacuate from their homes due to fear of being caught in the crossfire and not because of any planned aerial bombings. So that's the reality or the truth. Perhaps there are those that are leaning or favoring to this leftist to this CTG or communist terrorist groups, group lovers, sympathizers that favored whatever lies that these people are propagating in the social media. It's up to you who will you believe. But as for me, since the Philippine Army is a professional organization or professional institution in the Republic of the Philippines, while these CTGs that this Raul Manuel so loved I would favor or more believe, I have more faith in the Philippine Army than this communist terrorist group, because they did nothing to improve the lives of the people, but instead they are destroying government projects, they are bombing government installations, government properties, and even they are extorting money from businessmen and even civilians or residences, friends. So this person, this Raul Manuel, is a traitor to the Philippine government, which supposedly he is a part of, a traitor to the Constitution, and most of all, he is a traitor to the people of the Republic of the Philippines. So that would be all, folks, friends, right here on For the Record. I do hope that you will subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow and like us at Twitter and Facebook. Once again, this is yours truly,
Senor Simon,
your firm and courageous confidant of truth, an agent of light and clarity to a darkened and unclear controversies in our society and its people. Until next time, remember this: a well-informed person is advantageous. Take care, God bless you all, and all praises belongs to our Lord Jesus Christ. Bye-bye.